level. My neshama is built from 5 components. The highest component is called Yechidah, then a component that is called Chaya. These 2 levels of the neshama are too holy, they don't even come down to this world. They have nothing to do with this world. Then I have neshama, ruach, and nefesh. The neshama is the highest of all 3. Human beings have a neshama, ruach, and a nefesh. Animals only have a nefesh. But the nefesh is the lowest part of the soul, and the nefesh is part of this world. The nefesh gets excited when I'm excited. When I'm sad, the nefesh gets sad. The nefesh is attached to my body. The body gets the shape because of the nefesh. The nefesh has the mold. The nefesh is what first comes into the womb, and then the body is starting to develop around the nefesh. So the nefesh comes in the second the woman gets pregnant. Right away, the nefesh is placed into the mother. For 40 days, there's no body. There's just a nefesh. That's why for 40 days, if chas v'shalom the woman has a miscarriage, then you don't do anything. There's nothing there. Even though there's something little, I don't even know if to call it an embryo. I don't know how you call it the first 40 days, but there's something there. In Hebrew, it's called vlad. I don't know how you call it in English. Excuse me? Zagud. Zargot. So the first 40 days there's something, in Hebrew it's called vlad, but the nefesh is there. Day number 41, the body starts forming around the nefesh. Now the nefesh is the mold. If I want to make now a certain shape, I have a mold, I'll put it in, I take it out, and whatever I made, whether it's a cake or a cupcake or whatever it is, it's getting the shape by the mold. So the nefesh is the mold. That's why we have our shape. The nefesh is so attached with the body that, first of all, the nefesh is in the blood. The nefesh is in my entire body. The neshama only goes into the head. The ruach is in more parts of the body, but the nefesh is all over the body. Now, since the nefesh is in the blood, anywhere you're going to poke in the body, blood will come out. Take now a needle and poke your finger, your ear, any point in your body, you poke, blood will come out, because that's where the nefesh is. The nefesh is what's enlivening the body. When Cain killed Hevel, he knew the neshama has to come out through the blood. He knew that the nefesh is in the blood. It says that Cain stabbed Hevel 300 times, because he didn't know where the neshama is going to come out from. So he stabbed him all over his body, waiting for the nefesh to come out. That's why if a person loses blood, if you now take chas v'shalom a person, you cut a limb, or you put too much blood comes out, that's when the nefesh leaves the body, when there's no blood in the body anymore. And amazingly, we have a system in our body that when too much blood is coming out, then where the wound is, it closes up. But the nefesh is cycling in the body, so the nefesh it becomes part of the body. Now when a person dies, what happens is that the day of the death, the neshama leaves the body. If you want to even go more back, 40 days before the person dies, it's announced in the heavens that the person is about to die. 30 days before the person dies, every day a piece of the tzelem, which is the part of the soul that is called chaya, every day a piece leaves the body. That's why you see many people before they die, that they start giving things away, they start saying goodbye, they do all sorts of things. You see it in a lot of people, not everybody, but in a lot of people you see that they start saying goodbye. They feel that 30 days before the death, one piece every day of the tzelem leaves the body. The day of the death, the neshama leaves the body. Seconds before the person dies, the ruach leaves the body, and then the nefesh becomes very vulnerable because it doesn't have the neshama and the nefesh to protect it. Then the nefesh goes into the heart, locks itself in the heart, and then the person dies. This is mystically what happens prior to the death. Now the nefesh